Hi friends, and welcome back to the channel. This is Funmibi here again with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about glues. If you've been subscribed to this channel right from the start, okay, if you go way back, you know that glue is not something new on this channel. And of recent, I've been getting questions from some of us asking what type of glue is my favorite, or what type of glue do I like to use the most for most of the projects that I come on here with. So in today's video, we're going to be talking all about glues. So if you'll be interested in knowing my favorite glues, why I like them, why I don't like them, and which ones I prefer to use for different types of projects, please continue to watch. Welcome back. My name is Funmibi Olawore. Just in case you don't know, if you're new here and this is your first time of seeing me, hi, my name is Funmibi and I like to come on here on YouTube to talk about fashion. Some people on here like to call me a fashion entrepreneur. I talk about outfit making, outfit embellishment, headgear making, headgear embellishment. I like to talk all things fashion. So in today's video, like I said at the intro, we are talking all about glues. What are my favorite glues? First of all, before I get into the main tea in today's video, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please, I'm on my way to 20,000 subscribers and I need your help in achieving that milestone on here on YouTube. So please go ahead to hit the subscribe button. Also remember to click on the bell notification right beside the subscribe button and click on all, okay? That bell helps you know every single time I post a new video on here on the channel. I try my best to post videos weekly. If after watching you enjoyed watching, please remember to also thumbs up this video, hit the like button, share this video with a friend and all that jazz. All right guys, what are my favorite glues? The first glue I'd like to share with you guys is what I call hot glue, and hot glues work hand in hand with something that we call glue gun. And just in case you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to go ahead to show you. This is what we call a glue gun. This is what it typically looks like. It looks like a gun, but it's not a gun. It's for applying glue onto fabric. And this is what a glue stick looks like, okay? It comes in different sizes. This is the big size, and this is also the big glue gun. If you watch a lot of my tutorials, I typically use the little glue gun, but this one also has its uses, especially if you're running a business where you do a lot of gluing. The big size, this is like the industrial size of glue gun, and then the little one is for, you know, more small scale types of gluing. All right, and what I like to use these types of glue for is basically making headpieces. Okay, if I'm trying to glue my headpieces, glue some certain types of embellishments on headpieces, I like to use the hot glue. One thing you should note is the fact that this glue, just like the name goes, is hot. Okay, so if it makes contact with your skin, you might scream. Okay, most times I find myself screaming when it mistakenly touches my hand. Okay, so you need to be very careful with it. It can burn your fingers. Yeah, just apply caution when working with it. And like I said, it's good for pasting or gluing appliques onto certain types of items. Okay, I think it's determining what to use this glue for takes experience. When you work with it, when you see the results that you get, it kind of determine whether you like to use it for certain things or not. So like with any enterprise, with any journey that you're going on, experience is a good teacher. I don't like to say experience is the best teacher. I can't necessarily say that experience is the best teacher, but experience is a good teacher, right? It helps you not repeat certain types of mistakes. So use this the way I typically use it in my videos, or use it in your fashion business for certain things. Try it out, determine whether or not you like it. The next type of glue is what we call the UHU glue. Some people call it uhu glue. Determine what you want to call it for yourself. This is what it looks like. I'm going to just show you guys real quick. It's kind of matching my outfits right now, but I hope it's showing on camera properly. So just like the name goes, it's called UHU, and it's an all-purpose adhesive, just like it is written on the body, right? You see here that they wrote the all-purpose adhesive. So people use it for schoolwork, right? I know some students that like to use this for certain types of things. Artists as well, they like to use UHU for certain types of artwork. I, as a fashion entrepreneur, a headgear maker, a fashion designer, tailor, whatever you want to call me, I like to use this too for certain types of projects. Sometimes if maybe I don't have light, because another thing I forgot to mention about the hot glue is that it works with electricity more often than not. I know there are certain types of hot glues that do not work with electricity, but the one that is most common out here in Nigeria, if you don't know, I live in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. The most common type of hot glue here is the type that works with electricity. So on days when I don't have light and I need to meet up with a certain type of target, maybe a client's work or even something for myself, if it's something I need to wear ASAP, I would use UHU in place of the hot glue. The only con of this item is the fact that the nozzle, let me show you guys, the nozzle of the UHU glue is pretty wide. As you guys can see, it's kind of chunky. So if you just squeeze on it a little bit, you just have like a whole dollop coming out, and then it will just get messy and tacky, and it will just go from 0 to 100 like in seconds. Another con of this is the fact that I don't know what it is about the making of it. This is like my third tube that I'm buying, and you just see that it will just be, once you open it, it will just pour out and just make a mess. Like, the thing annoys me so much. That's another con about it. But as a glue, as something that you use in gluing appliques, gluing embellishments, it's a pretty good glue, but I would not recommend that you just use UHU and move on with life. I suggest that you follow it up with tacking, okay? Even if you use it to glue something onto fabric, if it's possible, tack it on as well, because with time, the effectiveness of this glue would wear off, and then things will get complicated from there. Another type of glue that I would like to share with you all is what we call the B6000 glue. I don't have it right here with me. It's a very popular fabric glue. If you don't know what it is, type B6000 on your Google search bar. It will show you pictures, or go on Amazon if you are located outside of Nigeria, if you are located in Europe, the States, and all those other countries. Type on your search bar for B6000 glue, you'll see a picture. It's pretty popular. Even out here in Nigeria, you'll find this in any one of your sewing accessories shop or fabric shops. It's very popular. Even if you walk into a departmental store like your ShopRite, your Next Cash and Carry, depending on your location, you would find B6000 there. So it's a fabric glue as well. I like to use it. The one I have, it got dried because I had that one for like 2 years, so it got dried. Basically, I think air got into it and it got dried, and I trashed it. But something that is very similar to the B6000 glue is what we call E7000. Okay, we have certain types of glue that people say they belong to the E category and the B category. I really don't know what the difference is. I can't really come here and tell you guys the difference, but I like to use them because they are pretty nice fabric glues. And one of my pros about this type of glue, the E category glues and the B category glues, the B6000, B7000, E7000, E6000, E8000, those types of glue are, I like their nozzle. I think that's the first thing I love about them. This nozzle, see how precise it is. It's like the mouth of a pencil, right? So when you're working with certain types of projects, they keep things pretty neat, right? You are sure that you won't have glue just spreading around and looking unaesthetically, or should I say aesthetically unpleasant, right? It will just be giving you eyesore, right? It would look like an eyesore basically. This one keeps your work pretty neat, and it dries fast too. That's another pro. Some people might see it as a con, especially for people that maybe they work pretty slow and they like precision. This might annoy you because it will dry down very fast. Another thing that is a pro with these types of glue, the E category glue and the B category glue, is the fact that they dry clear. And when I say they dry clear, they dry down and they don't leave any color, okay? With UHU as well, it dries pretty clear, but with hot glue, it does not dry clear. When it dries down, it solidifies and just leaves like a mark. So when working with hot glue, you need precision and you need just a little, okay, very light coat of the glue and apply it on your work. Like I said, experience, practice will help you know some of these things that I'm talking about. It will take away the confusion, right? Because some of these things, as I'm talking about it, it might not really stick. But when you use these things, try it out on your projects, you see what I'm saying firsthand. Another type of glue that I got recently is what we call this let me show you guys, Magnatec Beacon 809 glue. Like I said in one of my videos, I think the video about 3D applique, the very first part where I used this glue for the first time, I said I got it off of Amazon. I've never seen it in Nigeria, and the person I saw it from for the first time is a very popular milliner in the States. She's called Sarah Sokol Millinery. She's one of the people that inspired me to make one headpiece that I made early or last year or last 2 years in 2021. The hat that Cardi B wore in one of our music videos. That video is one of the OGs who know the video I'm talking about. So she was the one that inspired me to make that hat. And while watching one of our Insta stories, I saw this glue in the background. So I bought it just to try it out, because for her to be using it, I'm of the opinion that it's a pretty good glue. So I bought it off of Amazon for, I think it was $9.99 when I bought it. And My rating for it is 6 out of 10 in all honesty. I don't think it does anything that your UHU, E7000, B6000 glue, it doesn't do anything more than them, in my opinion. It takes a while for it to dry down. So if you're the kind of person that doesn't like stuff that dries pretty fast, this is a good option. It doesn't dry too fast, and it dries clear as well. That's another pro. It dries clear, and it says that it works on natural and synthetic fiber. It works on leather, glass, wood, but I've only used it on fabric. I've not tried it on other surfaces. So if you're interested, you could try it out. Like I said, try it out for yourself. If you notice something that maybe I haven't noticed yet, you can let me know and give me feedback down in the comment section. All right, guys, so for this video, that's pretty much it. I know there are other types of glue. There's this glue that they call Evostick. That's the name. I don't know if that's a general name or that's just the name that it's called out here in Nigeria. It's the type of glue that shoe makers, okay, people that work with leather, use a lot out here in the country. I see certain people using it on fabric, certain fashion designers using Evostick on certain types of projects. First of all, I think that's very unprofessional, because anybody that knows that glue knows that it has a very strong smell. It smells like fuel or gas, gasoline, whatever you guys call it. It smells like fuel, in my opinion, and it has a very offensive smell. Not everybody will do well with that kind of scent, so I highly do not recommend that type of glue when working with headpieces, outfits for clients. Glues that have a very strong pungent smell, I do not recommend. Super glue, because I see people asking in the comment section, I don't know if they are just trying to be funny or they are being genuine. They ask, oh, can I use super glue? No, you cannot use super glue. Super glue is not made for fabric, it's not made for outfits. Use a fabric glue, and some of these glues, or all these glues that I mentioned in this video, are proper fabric glue. So decide which one you want to buy for yourself and try it out on your project. So that's pretty much it for this video. If I didn't mention something, if there's something that you know about glues that maybe I didn't talk about in this video, let me know down in the comment section. Also, if you thoroughly enjoyed, if you learned something new, please remember to hit the thumbs up button so I know you guys got value. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. Join us on here. It's a fun family, and I'd like to have you on here as a friend. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I can't wait to see you in another one very, very soon. Bye.